Hi, I'm Alicia Mainka. I'm a licensed professional counselor in the state of Mississippi and a licensed marriage and family therapist in Louisiana. I would love to talk with you today and find out what kind of challenges you are struggling with so that we can work towards overcoming. What made me choose to become a therapist is the opportunities to be able to help people make transitions in their lives. The opportunity to be able to help them make changes, feel empowered, and be able to step into their goals and accomplish them. I keep showing up for work every day because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy getting to see people have those, I call them aha moments, right? Those moments where they make connections and where they are able to self-reflect and say like, oh, now I see some reasons why I'm doing this or why I'm thinking this way, so that then they can start making the changes and creating the changes that they really desire. When somebody reaches out for therapy, some things that they might be experiencing are feeling alone, isolated, feeling like they don't see how things can change or be different. There's probably also a lot of fear associated with reaching out to an outsider or a stranger for help, right? So I just would want to reassure them in that moment that it's okay. It's okay to reach out for help. It doesn't matter what you're struggling with. You don't have to struggle with it alone. I want people to understand about therapy. One is therapists understand that you are in a vulnerable position in opening up to them. Another is that everything that you talk with us about is confidential. We're not going to go around talking about all of your stuff to everybody in the neighborhood. Sometimes just having a different perspective, and that is one of the great, I think, assets of therapy and counseling, is it gets you asking yourself some of the questions that maybe your friends or your family might not ask you. It also gets you thinking about like, if I'm starting to see some patterns, how am I contributing to that? Am I contributing to that in some way? If I'm noticing that my self-talk is negative all the time, and I don't know how to change that, I don't know how to take those steps, then that's what the therapist is there for, to help you start making those changes, to give you the tools that you need so that you can be successful. I would say that my style for therapy is very collaborative. I also really come from a cognitive behavioral therapy background. So we're going to talk about your thoughts, your cognitions, how they affect your behavior. And sometimes we're going to reverse that a little bit and talk about your behavior, because sometimes it takes a little while to retrain those thoughts. So we're going to say, well, let's change what you're doing while we're working on the thoughts and process, right? And so I'm going to work with you in a way that is going to be non-judgmental. I'm also going to sometimes ask you some difficult or challenging questions that are going to get you thinking about things from a different perspective, and that are going to help you gain some of those aha, insightful moments to help be a catalyst for the change you seek. When a client decides that they're going to commit to therapy and they really give it their all and they give it 100%, they really don't have any restraints on what they can accomplish. They can accomplish anything that they set their mind to, which is awesome to see, to experience people who are seeing changes happen that they maybe never really even thought were possible, that they never dreamed of, accomplishing goals that they felt like, I'm just stuck here and I'm never going to get out of this, pit that I'm kind of in. For someone who really commits, they are able to make endless changes. If they continue to use the tools that they learned in therapy, even outside of the therapy office, which is what we want you to do, then they are going to learn, I can handle any circumstance, I can handle any situation, because I already have the tools, I already have the skills to be able to get through whatever life challenge comes my way. If you feel like we have a good connection, please reach out for a free consultation call. It's only 15 minutes of your time, and then we can talk a little bit more about what you're struggling with right now what some goals are for counseling, and I look forward to hearing from you.